Members. Events.
This is
Videos.
another video I did.
Photos.
I'm going to have it read by
Files. Group
one
insights.
of my
Moderate group.
readers.
Discussion with know-it-all young black boy. Flagrant Anthony, Tuesday, July 5, 2016. A discussion with a modern-day know-it-all young man about his nationality debate. Flagrant Anthony, let's not engage in juvenile name-calling and have an intelligent conversation. You still did not give me your nationality. What is your nationality? Where you were born? Blank. Antonio Alicina, calling you prejudiced and ignorant as I did, is no more than you calling me deceived. I didn't characterize it as name-calling when you did it. I only described you as you have presented yourself. I don't mind having an intelligent conversation. However, you have made a few assumptions about me, what I know, what I know, where I'm from based on my last name, and this oak you speak of me falling. None of which you could have come to without first being prejudiced. Prejudging. Judging before receiving adequate, and comprehensive information. You don't know me. Or know me well enough to come to any kind of conclusion. But since you saw a picture posted about Minister Farrakhan, your dislike of him caused you to make a statement about me. The most prominent of which is that I was deceived. And honestly, I respect your freedom to see me and to see Minister Farrakhan as you wish. I'm sure you don't have near the knowledge of the man, or me, that you need to come to an informed decision. You seem to be on the side of white supremacy. Your debasing of this man makes you a tool of white supremacy. You take the point of view of those who present information, mixed with some facts, mixed with falsehood, along with a narrative that supports the point of view they have decides to take concerning him. I get it. Any man that comes among us, that is a revolutionary. That fights for our freedom. That is not the friend of the world powers, which include the Jews. That man is beset upon with a flood of propaganda. And these world powers are very wickedly wise. And they know how to turn the minds of the people against such a man. While many who seemingly are like yourself extol Brother Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Denmark Vesey, or even Jesus, and many, many others. You don't believe in them. You don't even like them. Because if you did, you would love this man. So those who are like this, are liars and hypocrites. Because during their day, they were beset upon by the same enemies that Farrakhan has. And these same enemies inspired people to think a certain way about them, and these people wanted them dead or in jail. One of the biggest conclusions the people always came to about all of these men and some women, was that they were being deceived. And they were being deceived. Just not be these men. So, we can have an intelligent conversation. But if you start out with prejudge, it will only expose your ignorance. And I will not have a conversation with a person about facts and history, when you don't seem to have studied your facts and history. Antonio Alicina and I was born in America. Atlanta, GA is in America. And that would make my nationality American. According to those of you who view it in this fashion. The response by Flagrant Anthony Antonio, when someone asks you a question and you do not know the answer, it is best to simply say I do not know. Usually when people are ignorant, i.e. not knowing, in lieu of being perceived as uneducated, they will make long responses unrelated to the issue at hand. It appears that you have employed the latter. I asked a simple question, what is your nationality, and you responded by writing 38 lines, of which only 3 lines were in response to my simple question. A simple I do not know would have sufficed. I was confounded by your elaborate dissertation regarding my dislike of Louis Farrakhan. I was perplexed because my question and conversation never referenced any disdain for Farrakhan. When debaters do not know the answer to a question, they often divert away from the issue at hand by bringing up an unrelated topic. Seems you have opted to use this evasive technique. Nevertheless, I will briefly engage in the side issue of Farrakhan and get back to my initial question. You posted a picture of Farrakhan shaking hands with Williams. I stated, when did the mass media give Farrakhan the opportunity to address the nation as Williams was given on Bet? For some reason you interpreted this to mean I disliked Farrakhan. In doing so you made an assumption and came to an erroneous conclusion. Your elaborate misstatement regarding my opinion of Farrakhan is not based upon anything I said about Farrakhan. As you pointed out earlier, that is called prejudice. An unreasonable belief or conclusion not based upon facts or reasonable inferences that may be made. In short, a delusion. In fact, my opinion of Farrakhan is the antithesis or opposite of what you wrote to represent my opinion of Farrakhan. Farrakhan is one of, if not the most intelligent, articulate, outspoken, bold and uncompromising black leaders in the 20th century. He has confronted the enemies of African Americans face to face with their atrocities and changed the lives of thousands of African Americans for the betterment of themselves and their families. He has taught black men and women to live with pride, dignity, and self-respect and built a prosperous black community for African Americans who follow his religion. When I asked the question, when have you seen the Jewish media give Farrakhan the opportunity given to Williams, I was inferring that such an opportunity would never be given to a real black leader who speaks truth. Seems you missed the point. Nevertheless, regardless of my high esteem and deference given to Farrakhan for his genuine and relentless pursuit of justice for black people in America, his rejection of Jesus Christ as the Son of God and spiritual rebirth shall result in his eternal damnation and spiritual death. God is not a respecter of persons. Although men recognize, honor, and reverence outstanding leaders who live upon the earth, God's criteria is not the same. While Farrakhan has gained economic prosperity, self-respect, and deserving honor from men, in the eyes of God, he is no different from prosperity preachers like Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, and other Christian pimps, I mean preachers, who have the respect and honor of men. All men who disregard Christ as the Son of God and sell the promises of God for money shall not enter the kingdom of God. This leads into why I asked you, what is your nationality? Now back to the issue at hand. What is your nationality? You answered American because you were born in America. Wrong. There is no such nationality on the planet Earth called American. Nationality refers to your race of origin. America is a country, not a race or nationality of people. The word America comes from the name of a European named Amerigo Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci supposedly discovered the geographical landmass of America and named the continent after himself. You are not a biological descendant of Vespucci, nor is Amerigo/American a nationality or race of people. Nevertheless, you have been indoctrinated from birth to believe this lie. America is the name of a country. You are a citizen of America, however, your nationality or race is not American. Nor are you African. A continent or geographical landmass is not a nationality or race of people. Again, the word African is the name of a European named Leo Scipio Africanus. Africanus named the continent known as Africa today after himself. Neither Africanus nor Africa is a nationality or race of people, but merely the name of a European man. https://udo.be/lxqs-z115. Because your father is of Hispanic background, your nationality is derived from biological descendants of biblical Israelites. https://www.youtube.com/watch b=bcpmj6zatfe. Africa got its name from Leo Scipio Africanus. Psalm 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They see. Like, comment, share, save. Write a comment. Edit doc.